Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen and everyone watching. This is Running on Empty Food Review and I am your host, the Report of the Week. So I was doing this little thing this time around, kind of like I was casting a magic spell this time around with the hand. That's for added emphasis because this is a big release. Even though it is an annual release, even though it's something that happens every year and has happened every year without fail for the last several decades, it is hyped up, and rightfully so. Ladies and gentlemen, the McRib is back. It's back. It's here. I don't know if it's better than ever. That's what I'm going to find out. Usually that's what they say, but I have no idea at this point. But all I know is that it's back. It's at McDonald's starting today. So if you are a McRib fanatic, this is for you because it's back. People right now, they're pulling out the McRib direction finding equipment. Some people, they have the McRib finding app. Other people are more hardcore about it because, believe it or not, the box that the McRib is contained in transmits a very weak radio frequency, and some people actually have the equipment and antennas and everything. They're able to track it down to actually find out where these McRibs are being created, where they're being sold, and people are hardcore about this. That was a bad joke, by the way. But either way, it's back. Check your local McDonald's if you're interested and go from there. The McRib. I'm pretty sure we all know what it is. It's everyone's favorite rib-esque pork product from McDonald's. I tried it once before, about a year ago, and I'm here to try it out once again, just to, check out the release and see how it is this time around. So here's the McRib. It is a pork patty. I think I kind of said that it was. It's a pork patty. It's shaped like a rib, but there are no bones in it, okay? So, if you like eating the bones themselves, you'll be a little disappointed, but there aren't any bones. Again, it's a pork slathered in a tangy barbecue sauce, and it also comes with slivered onions and tart pickles. I got this for $3.49, so about $3.50. There goes my note. So with that, the McRib is indeed in the McDonald's bag right there. McRib cleaning paper, aka napkins. So I think I'm gonna go for the nicer one this time around, but good to have anyway in case it gets out of control. And the special McRib box right there. You can see there I am. It says McRib right there. Got something in my eye right now, but maybe those are the tears of joy that the McRib is back. Who's to say? So there it is though. Opening up the box, the grand reveal. We have ourselves a McRib right there. I'll take it out, don't worry, you'll be able to see it better. Some people were they were telling me, look, you're pronouncing it wrong. It's actually called the McRib, but it is actually, I can verify, called the McRib. Okay, so that's ending that controversy right there. Now let's take it out. Here, I'll put this down right here so that we can get a better view of it. It is a messier sandwich, but I think that's what we all come to expect, okay? So, holding it up to the camera, I'll clean my hands very thoroughly after this. There's the McRib in all its glory. You can see the onions and the pickles underneath. Lots and lots of sauce on this one. There's the sauce remnants on my hands right there. And how about we try and figure something out? There I am with it, holding it like so. That was stupid. Either way, look, we know what's on it. I know what's on it, you know what's on it, we all know what's on it. I think we're really interested right now is just seeing what it tastes like. So with that, I'm going to try it out. The McRib from McDonald's, it's back, and we'll see how it is this time around. It's going in. I'll take 2 more bites. Now I'm going to have to use the napkins for this one. I'll tell you this, though. I'm glad I didn't eat this in the car. It's a very, very, very saucy sandwich. But sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes if you get too little sauce, I'll have to wash my hands good after this. If you get too little sauce, sometimes you're missing out on a lot of what could otherwise be good flavor. So just be aware. Sometimes you might even need to have the special McRib hose that I know we all bought. Look at that, I'm going all fancy trying to use the condensation from the chalice to wipe it off. Yeah, that's about as good as I'll get. Once I'm done, I'll thoroughly wash my hands. But you can see what I noticed this time especially. This one has a lot of their barbecue sauce on it. It's a very saucy sandwich, as I've said before. You know what? I remember a year ago when I tried out the McRib for the first time. The first time in my life I ever tried it out. I didn't really know what to expect. A lot of people were saying either A, this is incredible, this is the best thing that I've ever had in my life, you know, that they actually, I mean, some people, I think you heard about the McRib, I think they call it the McRib ritual, that I think it was created back in the late 80s by these 2 guys in Southern California, where what they actually do is they save a McRib from the last year, and then they ceremonially, you know, I don't know what I'm trying to say, I guess they attach it to balloons and launch it up into the sky, and it's supposed to mean that the McRib is good this time around. That one fell flat on its face. But I'm trying to say, some people love it. Some people hate it. They're disgusted by it. They think it's the worst thing in the world. I didn't know what to expect when I first tried it out. But, you know, it met my expectations. I didn't think it was necessarily the best thing. It wasn't the worst. This time around, though, I'm actually more satisfied with it than I was a year ago. To be quite honest, I am. I mean, maybe it's because there's more sauce on it this time around, or I kind of have a little bit of a better picture of what to expect going in. But look, I'll be honest, this time around, I found it a bit tastier. The pork patty, it was really, you could tell, there was no chewiness to it this time around. It was soft, it was tender, and it was actually good. It was, you know, I'm not the biggest pork consumer, but for what it is, especially from McDonald's, it was actually pretty good. Right, a little slippery, but I like that there's so much sauce on it this time around. You can really just taste that tang. That's what I was really a big fan of the last time. I just really like that tanginess that is not only so prevalent in the barbecue sauce, but it also is there in the pickles. It's great. It offsets just the pork. It blends in so nicely. I also just like that little bit of what the onions themselves, just a little bit of a sharpness. It's not overwhelming, the onions, but it's there, and it's a simple sandwich. Just got those ingredients, just the pork, the sauce, the pickles, the onions, and the bun to keep it all together. And I think honestly, it blended in very well this year. Again, I like the amount of sauce on it. You get flavor in every single bite, guaranteed, and that's what I like to see when it's an item that's all sauced up. So honestly, I'm more impressed by it this year than I was last year. To be quite honest, I actually think it's pretty good. It's not for everyone, but me personally, I enjoyed it. I'm satisfied with it, to tell you the truth. So yeah, it's flavorful, and I think it's pretty good for what it is, especially considering the price, $3.50. I think if you like the McRib, you're going to enjoy it this year. So go out and get it while the getting's good, as they say. So out of 10, therefore, I know I've been given things a lot of ratings in the 8s lately, but there have been a lot of good items lately, and this one is no exception. So therefore, the McRib is going to get an 8.6 out of 10. I think they just did a better job this year than they did the last. Again, it's out today at participating locations, so get it while you can. And with that, that's all that I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. And remember, coming up tomorrow is my new podcast, getting the word out in advance. So make sure you check it out at youtube.com/VORW podcast or on iTunes and Spotify by just searching VORW. That's all that I have. Thank you for watching. Take care. I enjoyed the McRib, and I'm your host, the Report of the Week.